and succulent growers, it's Lynn, and in today's video this is just going to be a bit of an update in what we have been doing here in our new cactus and succulent polytunnel. Now, those of you who watch my videos regularly will know that we've recently got this wonderful new cactus and succulent polytunnel, and it is absolutely brilliant. It has been so much lighter than our other one, and it's so amazing to see the cacti in their true colours instead of that green cast that I used to have in my green covered polytunnel. And we've been very busy in here, putting all the plants away back onto the tables, and as you can see here, we're still in the middle of it. We have got plenty still on the floor, plants here, there and everywhere, all waiting to be put away. And I have been filming the whole process when we've been putting the plants away on the tables. And the other day we started on some of the succulents, which is these ones on this table, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And we never got filming the video in the end because it was starting to get a little bit late. Me and Hans have been very busy with work and everything, and trying to fit doing this in between everything. It has been a bit of a dilemma, and it was, as I say, getting quite late, so it wasn't ideal to film after 4 o'clock, but we wanted to get on with some more, and then I thought I'll do an update to show you what we've done. So here we go. I'll just show you what we did here. We actually put another table up here and started on some of the smaller succulents. We have plenty of succulents we have to put away, as you can see. Some of them very large, and lots more jotted around everywhere. A lot of agaves, gasterias and smaller aloes as well. But we're going to be leaving them to put on a special plant stand here that we're going to have for them. And I'm definitely going to film that video for you guys so you can see that, because we've got quite a nice collection of gasteria, aloes and haworthias. But these are all sort of the succulents, a little bit of odd bods. Odd bods I call them, because they're probably not the most tidiest of looking, but we do have a nice collection of echeverias and also some of the smaller growing crassulas and some of the kalanchoes. Now, it wouldn't normally look this wild and messy, and that's because normally in the fall time, when I sort of put the plants to rest for the winter months, I would normally prune back a lot of the succulents so they don't look so stretchy and overhanging, and then I'd give them one last water, usually in the September time, and then I would then let them rest for the winter. Then they'd come back with a load of new growth in the spring when I start the watering up. But because we had this new polytunnel, we had to take all the plants out, and I didn't want to water any of them. It was the drier, it's easier to box them up and pack them away. Then I didn't cut them back, and obviously it's too late in the year now to do that, so they look a little bit wild, as you can see here. But come springtime, I'm going to give a lot of these the chop, and succulents very easy just to chop and restart again, both from the base and the top. And I've made quite a few videos when I've done that, so I'll be doing that in the spring. But basically here we've just got a mixture of many different types of mostly echeverias. I have more echeverias upstairs in my grow room as well, but there's a mixture of different types here. So that's what we were doing, and they were taking up a lot of space, so that's good. We've got a couple of the crassulas already starting to come into bud, which is lovely, because some of them are winter flowering. As you can see here, this crassula marneriana, and they shouldn't need to be watered because the polytunnel is quite calm. There's enough fleshiness in their leaves to get through the winter, and they should still flower. I only really water the crassulas and echeverias and that in the winter if they start showing signs of serious shriveling. Other than that, they do fine for me over the winter. So that's what we've done here. These are a mixture of smaller crassulas on here as well. The lovely variegated jade plant as well. That is going to need a bit of a pruning also in the spring, as some of the many other ones we've got. And this one here, Silivioifolia. And Ziggy, if you're watching this, Ziggy's Cactus channel, Ziggy recently got one of these lovely succulents as well. They're like a bulb plant, and they're very beautiful. Does well here and can take sort of cold temperatures as well in the winter time. So a bit of a mixture of everything. And also me and Hans have been very busy as well. We've got a new shed, and this has been very exciting because we've put the shed, and I'm going to show you the shed now out in our yard. This means that we can have somewhere to put all of our plant pots and all of the soil and all the lawnmower, for example, and everything else. In our old green polytunnel, we had to have the lawnmower in here under the table, as well as all the plant pots and all the soil and everything. And it took a lot of space up. So now we've got the shed, we can put it all in there, and it gives us far more space in here then for all of our plants. So it means it's just going to be plants in here, and that's what we want. And the shed is going to be for all the plant stuff. So I'll just go out, take you outside now and show you our new shed. And here is the lovely shed that we got as well, to put all the plant pots and all the compost and everything like that in. So this is going to work out really well, because as I mentioned, we used to have all the plant pots and all the soil and everything underneath the tables in our old polytunnel. But this one is great because this shed means that can store all of that, and it gives us then a lot more space to put plants under the tables as well as everywhere else. So then guys, that's a bit of an update, and do stay tuned for the next video coming up in a couple of days, where we're going to be putting away a lot of the smaller agaves, gasteria, aloes and all the like there. We have quite a lot, as you can see, and we're going to be putting them onto a black plant stand that we have there. And then this table here we're going to be putting up here and putting on the rest of the other cacti that we've got left. As I say, we've got quite a lot still left in here, mainly Camaceras, Rebutias, and also the like in there, and some Cleistocacti, and then all the Opuntias. We have a lot of Opuntias are going to be going on a special table in the middle. All this floor will be completely cleared then, because plants will be put away, and then the Opuntias can go here. And they're probably the worst to touch, Opuntias, but we're going to display them in a way that anyone who comes in here, both ourselves and anyone who is our friends coming in here to see, they're not going to get damaged. Not necessarily the plants themselves, because Opuntias will just bite you by looking at them. So happy days, it's starting to take shape, and thank you all so much for your amazing comments and support, guys. If you haven't done already, don't forget to subscribe and do click that notification bell. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at Desert Plants of Avalon, and do check out my website, desertplantsofavalon.com. And before you go, do leave a comment in the comments down below, even a heart or smiley face, because every comment really does help the algorithm. I want to wish you all a fantastic cactus powered day.